Good morning, children. Our next chapter is green skills. So, this is the last chapter, last unit of part A. So, the unit name is green skills. So, as the name itself, chapter's name is green skills. So, it is related to environment. So, the environment around us affects all aspects of our life, and all our day to day activities also affect the environment, isn't it? Everything around us affects our life, and our day to day activities also affects the environment. So we are mutually affecting, the human beings are being affected by the environment, and the performance of the human beings are being affected by are being affecting the environment. So those who live in cities get their food supply from surrounding villages, and in turn are dependent on forest, grasslands, rivers, seashores for resources such as water, fuel, food, fodder, etc. So people in city, they are dependent on their food for the nearby villages, surrounding villages. So they depend on forest, grasslands, rivers, seashores for their resources such as water, fuel, food, fodder, etc. So we use natural resources for food. Everything around us forms our environment, and our lives depend on the natural world around us. So, over the years, with economic development, there has been an increase in the environment pollution. For example, with we can grow more food by using fertilizers, pesticides, and hybrid crops. But it has led to soil and environmental degradation. So, we need to plan the use of resources in a sustainable manner so that we and our future generation can enjoy the good environment. So that we and our future generation can enjoy the good environment. So, first is sustainable development. So, are we planting more trees, or are we only destroying them for use? Are we saving the water resources or just polluting them with garbage? Or are we using clean energy, or are we burning food, wood and petrol and adding to pollution? Are we giving back to nature, or so that our future generation may thrive, or are we simply using the air, water and soil available without leaving anything for the future generation to come? So if the answer to all these questions is yes, then we are only thinking about our immediate development and not the long term development. If your answer to all these questions is yes, then we are using only the immediate development now, that is development in current situation only. We are not focusing on the long term development, that is we are not focused on the future. So what is sustainable development? So what is sustainable development? Sustainable development is the development that satisfy the needs of the present without compromising the capacity of the future generation. So what is sustainable development? It is the development that satisfy the needs of the present without compromising the capacity of future generations. So guaranteeing the balance between economic growth, care for environment and social well-being. So sustainable development guarantees the balance growth, care for the environment and social well-being. So what are the importance of sustainable development? Economic development is using up resources of the world so quickly that our future generations, that is the young people of the world would have serious environmental problems, much worse than those that we are facing at the present. So, what is the importance of sustainable development? The economic development is using up resources of the world so quickly that our future generations, that is the young people of the world, would have serious environmental problems, that is much worse than that we are facing at present. That is, in our development, for our development, we are using all the natural resources, rapidly, that is no resources are left for the future generation. So what happens? The future generation will face lots of problems, that more than that the current generation, that is we are facing. So with increasing population and income, the consumption of goods is increasing day by day. This has led to increase in production and utilization of natural resources, which are required for producing goods. So what is happening? Our population is increasing and income is also increasing. So the consumption of goods is also increasing day by day. So this has led to increase in the production and utilization of natural resources, which are required for producing goods. So society must thus change its development strategy to a new form where development will not destroy the environment. The development should not destroy the environment. So this form of sustainable development can only be brought if each individual practice a sustainable lifestyle. How can we bring a sustainable development? If each person bring a sustainable lifestyle. Since most of the natural resources are scarce, therefore careful utilization of resource is necessary. Careful utilization of resources necessary, because the amount of natural resources is also very scarce. The amount present in our, whether it be petroleum, whether it be any natural resource, coal, so everything is not present in abundance. It is present only in a little amount. So if we use all these natural resources, then what will be left for the future generation to use? So sustainable development is defined as development that meets the needs of the present without compromising the ability of the future generations to meet their own needs. So this is the definition of sustainable development. So World Commission on Environment and Development in 1987. This was the definition of sustainable development. It was defined by World Commission on Environment and Development in 1987. So for example, sustainable agriculture consists of environment friendly methods of farming that allow the production of agricultural crops or livestock without damage to human or natural system. It also involves preventing the use of chemicals so as to avoid adverse effects to soil and water. Avoid the use of chemicals to avoid the adverse effects of soil and water and biodiversity. So what are the problems related to sustainable development? So there are three major problems related to sustainable development are: first one, food; second, water; third one is fuel. So these are three problems which are related to sustainable development. So let us see what is the first problem, that is food. The amount of rich fertile land needed to grow crops such as wheat, rice, etc. is becoming less as we are using up more and more land for other purpose. So, what are the major problems related to sustainable development? It is food, because we are using most of our cultivable land for other purpose. So what is happening? The production of variety of crops such as wheat, rice, etc. is becoming very low, and soil nutrients are also getting depleted, and lots of chemicals are spoiling the soil due to fertilizers. So what is happening? The nutrients present inside the soil is also getting depleted, it is getting less, and we are using lots of chemicals in the soil, that is also spoiling the fertility of the soil, spoiling the soil due to chemical fertilizers. So this is the effect of sustainable development on food. Problems related to, so we use water for drinking, isn't it? So what the next element is water. So we use fresh water from rivers, ponds for drinking and cleaning, but we dump garbage into them. So the rivers and ponds are getting polluted. And what happens after several years? We will have no clean water for our use. We will have no clean water for our use. The next is fuel. We are using a lot of wood from trees as fuels for construction of homes and furniture. So as more and more trees are being cut, it is affecting the climate of that place. So extreme weather conditions such as floods, extreme cold or heat are seen in many places, which affect the people living there. So you know, cutting trees can result, cutting trees is also called deforestation, which can lead to soil erosion. So if a flood or any calamity occurs, then it occurs mostly where there are no trees or less trees, because trees help for the to protect our soil from holds the soil on the earth. So what happens if there are no trees? What happens? The soil will be drawn away by the flood. Then an environment friendly way for production of power is using solar energy or energy from the sun, which is unlimited. One major example of large scale production of solar power is seen in Charnaka, Gujarat Solar Park. So this barn land with wild vegetation has a mega solar power plant of 600 megawatt. So this has reduced the dependence on non-renewable fossil fuels in Gujarat. So what happens? In Gujarat there is a power plant, solar power plant. Its name is Charnaka. So what happens? There is a barn land, that is a land is not used for any purpose, that is called barn land with wild vegetation, has a mega solar power plant of 600 megawatt. So what happens in Gujarat? The people are not using any non-renewable fossil fuels in Gujarat. So this has reduced the use of non-renewable fossil fuels in Gujarat. So the people of Charnaka have benefited as they have a good source of income, and this will also help the future generations in the next 40 to 50 years to come, because when the future generation comes, they have the non-renewable source of energy with them. So sustainable development includes, what are the methods in sustainable development? It reduces excessive use of resources and enhancing resource conservation. Reduces excessive use of resources and enhancing resource conservation. Then recycling and reuse of waste materials. Recycling and reusing of waste materials. Then scientific management of renewable sources, especially bioresources. Then planting more trees. Planting more trees. Green grassy patches and trees to be interspersed between concrete buildings, that is in between the buildings. In cities you should do grassy patches or do landscaping using grasses, or you should plant trees in between the concrete buildings. Now current houses, they have in courtyards inside their house, so to plant more trees. So using more environment friendly recycling and reuse of waste materials, scientific management of renewable resources, especially bioresource, then planting more trees, then green grassy patches are or trees are to be interspersed between concrete buildings, then using more environment friendly materials or biodegradable materials. Use more environment friendly materials or biodegradable materials. Then use of technologies which are environment friendly and based on efficient use of resources are the sustainable development is based on. Use environment technologies which are environment friendly. Then what are the goals of sustainable development? So sustainable development goals are a universal call of action to end poverty, protect the planet and ensure that people enjoy peace and prosperity. So what is the goal of sustainable development? It is the universal call of action to end poverty, protect the planet and ensure that all people enjoy peace and prosperity. So, the Sustainable Development Goals were launched at the United Nations Sustainable Development Summit in New York in September 2015, forming a 2030 agenda for sustainable development. So, Sustainable Development Goals were launched at the United Nations Sustainable Development Summit at New York in 2015, forming a 2030 agenda for sustainable development. So this 2030 agenda is, it has set targets that the countries have to should work towards and achieve by 2030. By 2030 all the countries should achieve sustainable development. So the 17 sustainable development goals have been made with the aim to take care of important issues facing business, governments and society. So some of these issues are poverty, gender equality, water use, energy, climate change and biodiversity. So countries are now making policies and regulations that will promote sustainable systems needed in all economic sectors to provide a secure, affordable and sustainable economy. So countries are now making policies and regulations. that will promote sustainable systems needed in all economic sectors to provide a secure, affordable and sustainable economy. So these are the 17 sustainable development goals. So let us see what are they. First one is no poverty, then zero hunger, then good health and well-being. Fourth one, quality education, gender equality, clean water and sanitation. Then seventh, affordable and clean energy. Then decent work and economic growth. Then 9, industry, innovation and infrastructure. Then reduced inequalities, sustainable cities and communities, responsible consumption and production, climate action, life below water, life on land, peace, justice and strong institutions, partners for the goal. So these are the 17 goals of the sustainable development. 17 goals to transform the world. So the core skills required by a person who wants to contribute towards environment include environmental awareness and willingness to learn about sustainable development. So if we are responsible about our life, then we will do best at home, in school and at our workplace to help the environment and the people around us. So sustainable development initiatives. So what are the sustainable development initiatives? So when plastic were banned by the Municipal Corporation of Mangalore, an innovator and entrepreneur, Mr. Avast Hedge, found an eco-friendly alternative. So what he did is he made 100% biodegradable bag which can dissolve in hot water and decompose in natural environment. So this is being used in many countries and is going to help the environment. So another innovative idea was to stop the use of plastic spoons, forks, etc. So Narayana Pishapati made edible cutlery made out of a grain. So these spoons can be eaten, and even if they are not eaten, they will easily decompose in the soil, enriching it. Next is sustainable process. So some practices such as organic farming, vermicomposting, rainwater harvesting are being used to help preserve the environment. So organic farming is where farmers do not use chemical pesticides and fertilizers to increase their production. So they use organic and natural fertilizers such as cow dung to help in grow crops. So this helps in better quality chemical free crops while at the same time maintaining the soil quality of future use. So this is a true example of sustainable development where we are not only using the earth resources but are also preserving it for the future generation. So first question is, how many sustainable development goals are given by the United Nations? So the answer is 17. Choose the option which defines sustainable development. That is, taking care of future generation, taking care of only ourselves, taking care of ourselves and the future generation, then well-being of all. So which one will be the answer? It is taking care of ourselves and the future generation. Next, which organization has made the sustainable development goal? Sustainable development goal is made by United Nations. Then what is the meaning of sustainable development? Sustainable development means in the present by considering the future also. So sustainable development is the development that satisfies the needs of the present without compromising the capacity of the future generations. So it guarantees the balance between economic growth, care for the environment and social well-being. So this is the answer for. Next question is, why do you think the United Nations has made 17 sustainable development goals? So here you can see the sustainable development goals. In this second paragraph, you can see the 17 sustainable development goals have been made with the aim to take care of important issues facing business, governments and society. Some of these issues are poverty, gender equality, water use, energy, climate change and biodiversity. So these, for this purpose, the sustainable development goals were defined by United Nations. So now countries are making policies and regulations to promote sustainable development in economic sectors to provide a secure, affordable and sustainable economy. Okay, thank you children. We can wind up today's class.